What's up, guys? Give me a second. I gotta try to be a little quieter today. You're never first anymore. Random, I'm not first anymore either. Usually there's people here before I even have my shit turned on. I woke up just a little bit ago, and I was checking yesterday's video, and we were almost at 2K views on it, and I was like, damn! And then I clicked the video, and I'm like, 7 fucking people dislike this shit? Like, I'm gonna have to hunt a search party, man. Hunt those hating bastards down. I mean, I try to always think about, like, Trump in that situation, and I'm like, all publicity is good publicity. If they're showing up to click buttons, that means we're motivating them. Like, a lot of you motherfuckers is too lazy to click the like button or the dislike button. Uh, Not much is up, that's for sure. Um, I just ate lunch. I gotta relog in, I think, to get my dungeon. I tried to do that legend or that easy dungeon while I was like still sleeping a few minutes ago. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to finish it before the other dungeon starts. Whoops. This one. I think I got like 1 minute. It's 5 now, so I'll just do the one level. We'll do this one and then I'm gonna reload the game. Nah, in my opinion, you lost 390 Stardust using the wrong fucking team. That's why every time I hear somebody talk about the curse bug, I'm like, you fucking loser, use Steam. There's no curse bug with Steam. Just money. Dollar bills. Yeah, the curse bug sucks, man, but like, I can't really. I've already, like, the first time I tried to get mad about the curse bug, somebody like called me out and they were like, you don't got no problem using the rune heal bug to heal your bomb every node, but as soon as another bug shows up that doesn't help you, you're all about bitching. It was like, yeah, but I mean, they got a point, but like, as a human being, aren't I allowed to not like things? Like, it's like doing something wrong to somebody and he punches you in the face and you're like, yeah, I got what I deserve, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Alright, so just to verify, we're out of a Rune Guardian. I am not spending 42 gems, guys. I don't care if we die on, like, node 50. We're not doing it. We don't have to worry about Megatons. And my Lind, I think, is faster than them, even if we all strength, so... Actually, he might not be faster since we don't have the Guardian anymore. But we'll check. Oh yeah, he's faster without the Guardian. But we're using 2. I mean, I get it. Like, people can use a Letalist combo like we were using before, but like, it's stepping stones, bro. Steam's better. Steam Wrath is just better. Period. Better. Traits don't come back. Monsters don't get 3 turns. It's just better. Uh, I guess none of my mods are clicking buttons today, but not much is up, man. I just woke up. My lady's still sleeping behind me, though, so I gotta be quiet. Don't need no stream cancellations. Oh, yeah. Monster Woods task is definitely a good way to get, like, large quantities of gems. And then there's, like, 1,000 free gems a month available if you do the, like, the free stuff in the game. And then you just combine both of those and you save, like, or at least you try to save. I feel like I've been, this past couple of months, pretty big on gem spending. Like, we're spending a lot of gems a month, like 3,000 gems a month probably. Not even counting this past month where, I mean, yeah, I still spent like 3,000 gems. But like, I gotta start getting smarter. Like, I think this air duels, we're just gonna play with what we got. I think I'm just gonna be like every other free to play in the game. I'm just gonna play with what I got. I don't think I'm gonna spend 400 gems this air duels moving runes. I feel like Steam's got runes on her already. Steam's good. Um, Aside from Steam, we might have runes on our Cryo, but Cryo doesn't even have Mega Taunt, so like, I was thinking that we just need some sort of like way to protect our Steam, so that way we could just combo people out. Like, you get 20 turns, but yeah, yeah, Santa. If Santa's in the air duels, bro, I will use him. I love me some Santa. I'll go like Santa, Steam, and Firestar or something. And if you're wondering why Firestar, it's like, because he's the only Cosmic I think this season who has Nur. Yeah, I didn't do tasks for a long time. That was the way I felt too. I didn't do, I didn't do tasks until Ignis Race. After Ignis Race was when I started doing tasks. Basically the same time I left Fever Pitch, I started doing tasks. These are the levels that I really don't like because they take so long, but at the same time, like, it's my own fault. If I was smarter and I cared more about my clear time speed, we would have brought Shelly here and just let Kodama hit Shelly so we could wear some strength runes and then punch out the node. So, like, again, I'm still a rookie with the team, but that doesn't make it a bad team. And I like to believe that all the people that are like, it's too slow, they're just haters, guys. Like, for real, you can spend more time changing runes on monsters than I'm spending right now pushing these attack buttons. And like, the people who say that it's boring, I'm sorry, but most of this game's fucking boring. Like, I like to do what wins, not make excuses for why I suck. I'll just tell you I suck when I suck. Yeah. It's like, honestly, it's like I care more about being perfect at, like, just knowing 100% in my mind that, like, okay, I'm gonna smash this out. It's just gonna take, like, time is the least important thing at the moment to me. I mean, like, I just started doing the dungeon. I don't give a shit if it takes me 5 hours to beat this dungeon. What I give a shit is that I beat this dungeon. I know that other players, it does, like, if you work all day and you're a spender or whatever, like, you don't have time to be spending 5 hours in the Gauntlet. I completely understand that. I completely understand that it's more of like a better update for free to play than it is for spenders. Spenders just want them easy resources. Like, the whole point is supposed to be like have fun. I get it. Uh, might take a minute to kill Erder this way. So I might see if it's possible to just get away with a speed here. 25.9. No, it's not. So it's like, would I rather not let Erder have a damage boost, or would I rather not have a strength? I think I'll take my strength rune over the damage boost. Or the damage reduction, I mean. Like how that guy's got damage protection. Technically, you can make your Ferris go first, and you can remove it. And technically, this is also just like the previous node where I said if we really cared about speed, we wouldn't be using Lindworm here. We would be just using Shelly, and we'd be letting Henrich hit Shelly, so that way we could wear strength runes on Steam. And if you really, really cared about your speed, and you were like, bro, I gotta make that Steam team faster, you would put mutated strength runes on your Steam, and you would use Lindworm instead of Ferris, and you would still use Shelly, and you would turn transfer to your 3 strength, 600 plus stamina Chuckle, or not Chuckle, I mean Steam, and then at the end of the dungeon, or at the end of the node, I mean, you would just do the rune swap to re-heal your stamina, and you would blow through most of these nodes, and so fast, like, so if you're watching, and you think this team is shit because of its speed, trust me, if you're rich, you can make it faster. You can make it way faster if you're rich. I just, mutated stamina strength runes are like, I don't know, man, that's like pretty penny for a free-to-play in my opinion. Like, it's taken me a long time to get this many mutants, and I'm kind of waiting on more book rewards to try and make more. And I'm coughing up so many gold runes by, like, every one of those mutant runes that I make could have been 3 or 2 extra. Like, I could have had, like, say I make a strength mutated stamina. That could have been a strength rune with 2 gold 10s. A gold 10 doubles a monster's, like, stuff. So every mutant that I make is 2 million gold a day I'm losing. Honestly. Like, not even kidding. So if you go through my runes and you're like, oh, Lost Jumper's got, he's up to 7 mutated runes now. Alright, well, he's losing 14 million gold every day by using those mutant runes. And that's a fact. You can pull out your notebook and your calculator and figure it out. That's a fact. Guys better watch out. I'm drinking dark soda today. Sip. Let support know. They'll revive all your monsters. It'll just take them 12 hours from now. 5 a.m. in the morning. If you let them know right now, I think 5 a.m. in the morning you'll get your monsters revived. How much Stardust do you make per day? 550. I should be making 555, but a lot of times I don't get that one dungeon done. Alright. Nobody here has anything fancy, I hope. Did you check speeds, bro? Maybe they were faster than you thought they were. A lot of times I don't check the speeds 2 times or 3 times, and I just assume that I'm faster because I was faster than the first monster in the front, and then I find out like, oh shoot, they made the other monster fast too. I'm so screwed. Yeah, that's why I try to say, man, like I make 550 Stardust a day, and I'm also trying to share with you guys exactly how I do it, meaning look how we were able to beat the Gauntlet in the first week, and there's already people who are doing it too. And a lot of them, like, they know damn well that I'm a big help, meaning you get to come here and watch somebody beat the Gauntlet. I don't get that. What, like when I beat the Gauntlet on the first day, I didn't have like the best I had was go watch Wubby get beat up by it and then be like, what not to do, like, what not to do, which was a big help. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I went there and watched it. Like it was a super huge help to know what to expect in the next day when I got my monsters and was able to do the dungeon. But like imagine if I was able to watch somebody who already had a team that could beat it, already had a strat that could beat it. Like man, that would make life so much easier, guys. Like so a lot of you like that are resistance to things, you're like, oh, I don't want to use Steam because it's so cheap or it's so lame, like the shit Armor Gaming would be saying in his channel. Bro, you act like fucking like we have a choice in the matter. Like I play with what wins. I don't sit around and be like, oh my god, Steam is gonna be my next wife. Like no, I just want to beat the damn dungeon, man. Give me a different monster setup that works, I'll use it. You start trying to tell me to use some triple Uriel shit, fuck that shit. You just go check out my first day, the first day in the dungeon. What happened when I used my triple Uriel team on a Hardy node? What happened? What happened that day? That's why I don't want to use no triple Uriel team. I got post-traumatic stress disorder from it. My Uriel team became bait monsters. Good word. Bait monsters. So I'm definitely taking the super slow route here. Like, I can't stress it enough. If you're watching just now, or if you're just now tuning in, and you're thinking that, this takes forever, Kodama's too slow, remember, you do not have to run the team the same way that I'm running it. Only this monster was fast. Meaning your Steam could have wore 3 strength and been faster than this monster, and this guy would have hit your Shelly. 3 strength, this would not have been a long node. I just weird like that, guys. To me, I'm just like in my heart, I'm just like I outspeed the whole node. Let's go. Whereas like if somebody told me like you only got 20 minutes to beat this gauntlet, like I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to take this approach. But like all the haters say, Lost Jumper got no life. I got plenty of time. So I'm just gonna smooth sail it. Is Kodama still good? I don't think so. Bro, I left my Kodama at 144. What does that tell you? My Kodama is 144, bro. If I could go back in time, I would suck some of the stars back out of Kodama. I know who Bonesaw is, but like I don't know him. He basically quit like right when I was still a noob. But like I try to watch some of his content. It's just not for me, man. Like I'm not into watching boxing matches when I know who's gonna win. I'm not into that shit. I don't like watching sports when I know who's gonna win. Like I mean you like betting on sports when you know who's gonna win, but like I don't want to show up and watch like a guy with an AK fight a guy who's barehanded and then commentate while doing it. Like if Bonesaw made like a free to play account or if Bonesaw like took off half his pay to win shit and went up against other pay to wins and was like, look, I can beat this guy in a fight that looks like he's supposed to lose. Meaning if I look at the match and I'm like, dude, Bonesaw is like he's the underdog here. Like that other guy's got this, the other guy's got mutants, he's only got sevens. Like the other guy's got mythics, he's got legends or something. Like, and he was beating ass. I'd be all over it, bro. I'd be all over it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about his 1v3. The problem is, I could do the same fucking thing if you gave me his 1, I bet you, and I don't even know what it is. Meaning, like, I'd never once seen him challenge himself. Never once. I've always just seen him basically trolling over people. Like, watch me beat him to death with my rare rodent. It's like, bro, obviously you're gonna fucking win, man. Like, obviously you're gonna win with that fucking setup. It's fucking obvious as shit. Like, and the first part where like I'm like, oh okay, it's gonna be interesting now to see Bonesaw. These mythics are coming out. Let's check out Bonesaw and see how he does in this new unknown water where everyone's got 150 mythics, not just him, and no one knows what a good team is yet. Oh, he's gone. He disappeared. How convenient. Bonesaw leaves the game right when he's gonna start having to get his ass beat to find out what wins. Alright, so this is the first node where I'm not faster than both people, and Masher can turn transfer, even though I don't think he will. And then 46 yesterday, we ran into the same situation where I was like, man, they don't hit that hard. I think we could do some sneaky shit here. Like, let me see what I was thinking. Where's my 10s? I need a 10 life. There it is. I might be able to all life Shelly here too. LJ, would you care if someone stole your account? I mean, obviously I care, but like, pretty sure it could be recovered. I'm just wasting time casually here. I want to check new things. Somebody's got to do the playtesting in this game. It's like people will be like, how come you got so many losses at PvP? It's like, well, because I was busy trying to figure out what's good instead of trying to ask everybody else. Alright, so that puts everybody at like 400k life. So if I could get 2 of them on everyone, I think. Let's see, 18. Damn, I don't have enough life runes to do that. Alright, so the other idea I have is to just all life Shelly here. Shelly has revive though, bro. I mean, we can add a shield. I do have a lot of. We could put a tenacity on. So the worst thing that could happen here, I guess, is Masher could turn transfer to Robo Elf, and he takes 2 turns. Punches Shelly once, then punches Shelly again. 589. Okay, so what kind of moves does the Robo Elf have? Does anyone know? Let me get my phone out. Ain't got no damage calculator in the chat yet. I know the easiest method here is to bait one of them, but dude could turn transfers, so I don't really like the bait idea. I'd rather muscle it out. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to check stat sheets on, what's his face? Robo Elf. Alright, so he's got a 30 thunder damage to everybody and a 35 metal to everybody. So the next thing for me to do is check the damage calculator. Yeah, Shelly's only good in attacks in PvP. If on the attack team, it's still the best, I think, because you control a monster, which means even if they kill your Megaton, it's still getting its turn in the turn order. And then you can just recast Megaton, whereas, like, if it's on defense, it's not going to do that. It won't be so long to do this next time because I'll already have the calculator up, but... Alright, so we're looking... He's probably not even in here yet, like... Since he just came out, but I wouldn't... Let's not judge him, maybe. They're more up to date than SP is. He's in the R's. Yeah, he's not in there yet. So, who's a metal monster real quick? Like Manny? Oh, let's just try Vanos. He would be a metal monster. Okay. And the level is 210. And the power is 25,058. The move power is 35. Opponent level 130. Yeah, it says he'll do 196k damage, which if you multiply that by 3, he will kill my Shelly. My Shelly only has 589, but we put that shield on. I'm almost willing to risk it. Like, we put that shield on. I could switch this mask to Talon's mask. I guess the only other monster to check would be, how much damage does Masher's AoE do? It's hard to bait. Playing it safe is not baiting. The guy could turn transfer and I lose 3 bait monsters for nothing. That's the part I don't like here. That's really the only part I don't like. I'm thinking we could switch out this guy's relics. Like this Beast banner, we could probably switch for Tauka's banner. If I lose Shelly this early, though, we could sack Bomb. But if you had Nitro, a level 2 Beast banner, hey bro, don't be making fun of my jewelry, man. We can't all be rich. Alright, I think we just changed the mask on him and we're good, guys. That's what I think. We have to have faith in this damn calculator. That's all there is to it. The guy's gonna do 196 times 3. That's like exactly how much HP we have, but that's not counting the Tenacity Shield, and that's not counting this Talon's mask we're about to put on. So he's gonna have an extra 30k. Now we just need to make our monsters do more damage, since I don't know what they can do. I want 1 speed on this guy. And then I think I want 2 strength. And then I can just move the Alright, so this is what I'm looking at here. This guy's 16.4, that guy, ooh, yeah, we're just faster than him, but not faster than Mashers, so I need to be faster. Means I can't get away with 2 strength. We gotta go on 17.6, 17.2. Alright, so I plugged in Vanos into the calculator as if he was Robo-Elf. We've got him going against a 130 with his attack. Robo-Elf doesn't have extra turns, right? I have to go back and check that stat sheet one last time. Alright, so he just does 35 with tortures. Disables trait on itself, applies true vision to itself, applies triple damage to itself. Okay. Alright guys, I'm ready to risk it. The only thing we don't want to risk here is Masher. We gotta go back and check Masher. He's got deals low dark damage to all. He's got curse, deals moderate earth damage to 1 enemy, applies nightmares to 1 enemy. All his moves are really weak. Okay, so I think we should be good here. Unless he like turn transfers to himself and ults us. And then we're just paying 10 gems. And shit happens. Alright. Everything worked out. We pro. I'm just gonna charge here, I guess. Or, well, we could hit everybody. Screw it. Alright. Node 47. This would be easy if we had the Rune Guardian, but I'm not faster than Letalus, and I'm only barely, like, faster than Cryo Crawler. So this might be the first node I bait. Or we use Bomb. What is Cryo Crawler's moves? He's got a 30 damage AoE. I guess this might be the first node we've ate. We might just bait Letalus and then use our Lindworm team. Then we bait the cryo guy, the water monster. Yeah, so he used a 0 damage move, so we baited the water monster instead, and now we just bring Shelly. No longer need the life runes. Should be able to get away with double strength, I think. Alright, so this guy goes, kills our Shelly, he goes and charges, and then we go and beat them to death. That's my game plan here. Or nothing happens. So 48, 33, 32, 15. We only need to bait Chimney. So I think we're just gonna use like Heist. The next node was Chimney 2 though, so like I could use Heist on the next node. Heist might not even take enough damage to be honest from these chimneys. Let's just use Manny. Or Aatrox. Aatrox will work instead of Manny. Yeah, so he's 378. I really don't think he's gonna do that much damage. Alright, Exhausting Mass trigger. Revenge Staff trigger. Bye. Use a man, Anderson. You are going to love it. I promise you. I've never played Dragon City, no. But I know that Shelly was the best 1,500 gems I've paid since playing this game. Alright, so he goes and charges, he goes and kills us, and then we go and win. Yes, Rapsman, I did. During the discount, I unlocked all of them, and I took runes off a lot of monsters. It's so funny. I just watched a video about Armor Gaming talking about how he doesn't pay 12 gems to remove runes. And I'm like, man, I literally just paid gems to take a 7 off a monster and put it and take a 6 off a monster and put the 7 on a monster that had a 6. Like, I really did that. I'm not even bullshitting. I did that a few times. Like, a monster had 3 6s and I upgraded it to 3 7s. uh, Probably not the best way to manage your gems, but like, I didn't care. I wanted more HP on those monsters. Like, oh well, gotta bite the bullet. At the time, I didn't have 7s. At the time now, I do got 7s. Like, it's just the name of the game. I I guess Ricky node, because she could do like some sort of evade move. Like, she could put positive effects protect evade right there. And then how would you kill that guy? I guess you wouldn't. I'd put a shield on my... Ooh, my Shelly wouldn't Megaton if we let him kill Shelly. Dreamer most likely does evade. Chimney's most likely the monster that hits me. My biggest fear, though, is that she would cast positive effects protect and evade on him. I'd go with Ferris. I can only remove one of those. So, like, this is probably a better triple Uriel team opponent, but, like, I might just trap bait him with Chimney. It's 49. Like, Chimney's probably not going to get much use later on. Wrong trap. We'll take that tenacity shield back. Alright, like... This doesn't feel like the worst idea. Abs trap. Oblivion trap. Pace. Don't need a revenge staff, bro. Alright, so just to be safe on that node. And just to be... Well, I guess he's not getting a turn, so it doesn't really matter, huh? We can do the Linworm. We can do the All Strength. Steam. And then we can do the Ferris. Alright, so... 24/7. Both of them are charging. My traps are still leaving monsters with 24 stamina, so I might level a couple levels on them today. Alright, peace out, Nahid. Node 50. We only need to bait the roadie. This is the node where I use Manny. Or we use Rhino, but Rhino's a taunt monster that might come in handy later. We just use the Spawny. I don't think we've ever baited with Spawny yet. I think he always gets used as a throwaway. Why were some streams like 9 or 10 hours long? Some of them are that long because they break. Meaning like, the stream crashes on me and then I stop streaming, but it says that it's still streaming. So like, only thing I can suggest people do in those situations is just skim through it, man. Use the little arrow button and go highlight where at in the stream you want to watch. I'm just trying to figure. I think like that might not be enough life. It might be perfect though. I might have just let's just try it. Exhausting mask. Peace. Alright, so we got her. That's good enough. The other guy can kill. And then we kill them. .22 is definitely fast enough. So I got 20.8. It's also fast enough. I'm just not familiar with like Krampus. Like, he's gonna get a move, so like I don't want one of these monsters to have like some freaking move that blows me out because he gives himself damage mirror or something. Tortures, freezes, tortures, freezes. He doesn't do shit. Okay. Do you have a dog? Yeah, I have a dog. He's sleeping in the bed behind me. He's old, so he's lazy as hell now. He used to be crazy when he was young. $33 1, $33 4. So this would probably be like the perfect node for a taunt monster with Watt's Mask. This would be the perfect node for taunt monster Watt's Mask. We do have damage mirror, but it's on a taunt monster. So like I can remove it with Ferris. But we've got to drain Black Feather first. Well, I mean, you can make all the reasons for being stupid you want, bro. like, not buying Shelly is just retarded. I can't say it in any other way. There's no nicer way to put it. Um, who am I baiting this with? Most likely Blackfeather won't do any damage, and we're gonna get hit with this like super insane AoE or something from. I think we're gonna use this chick. No, she doesn't have that much HP anymore. We reduced it. I forgot. Um. Bro, do you still showing your balls to your friends? What? How do you... How in the hell does that make any sense? Are you still showing your balls to your friends? We could just throw away monsters on this, but I'm really stuck here for a second. I think Bomb might be good bait. Katsuko might be good bait. We have to bait black feather. We can't be baiting light mirror only. Like, we have to bait black feather or both of them. There's just no other way around it. Like, if you bait just light mirror, then you've done nothing because light mirror still has an attack. So, like, to me, this might be a rotten node. I gotta find Uros. He's got all the 8s on. I mean, he's got one of them. Alright, so we got a 400k rotten, which is like 600k total. So I'm really hoping he can take the light mirror hit, but he honestly might not be able to. We're about to find out. I think he's gonna AoE that does no damage. Yeah. It wasn't enough. It was like 417 and we had 408. So we were 10k short. Am I gonna invest in Super Fox? Probably not. I'm too broke. Where? I'm just doing this, I guess, to see how hard Black Feather hits, because I'm too lazy to use the calculator. Perfect. Black Feather's the only one I had to bait because the other one has a 0 move, so they're taking their turn no matter what, like... Super Fox is definitely a good. I'm only on like 1200 dust. I think Super Fox is definitely a great monster. If you are investing in it, more power to you. I am not telling you that's a bad idea. I would say prioritize your Gauntlet monsters first, but like I said, it's definitely a great monster. Alright, so we got 20. We almost forgot to change this guy. We need him to go first so we can purr that damage mirror. So he's 21 and she's 19. Should be perfect. I really don't know how do you kill 1 mil HP monsters. I mean, didn't Brute just have a million HP? Vita, that's pretty easy. Alright, last time I tried this guy decided to do like a single attack on my Seaquake, but I'm gonna try again because I think that was just bad luck. Gotta find who I'm throwing away here. Ah, probably this guy. So I think 370k is gonna be enough. Just in case, since I'm rich and I saved up a bunch of gold, I'm gonna move the Talon's Mask again. It's like 12 mil I spent today just moving Talon's Mask. But last time he hit me. Okay, this time we were good. Thetis armor. Exhausting mass. We didn't need it either. We would have been like at 7k life, but I'm really not into using the calculator if it's only saving me some gold. He says I'm rich, bitch. Alright, so Vipaparu goes, he charges, bomb goes, kills our tank, we go and win. Bro, Steam is the dream, bro. That is one Gauntlet Barbie. I'm thinking about changing her name to Gauntlet Barbie. uh, how uh how is Manny underrated? Oh, bro. In the old Gauntlet, you could use him to drain for 2 turns. Like, he has an AoE. He can nano. So you AoE nano everybody. You drain all their stamina with the pump seed staff. Then your second turn, you AoE possess everybody. Then your third turn, you get to possess them again because they didn't get possession immunity because they had nano. Like, in war, he can take a Vanos hit. He's in the metal book. He can then possess the enemy Vanos. Like, oh my, he can mega possess the enemy Vanos. He's so OP, bro. So underrated. I'm just too poor to use him. Alright, who's first here? 36.5, 36.8. Alright, so Firestar's going first. I feel like this is the whole point of why I got my own Firestar now. Even though Snow's probably going to come back again. 120. Kind of life stat we looking at? Relics, runes. Tons of 7s. Tons of 8s. So we're going to go 877 on this guy. Where's all my 7s? Honestly, though, I might have to Uriel this node first. And then use this guy. That way I only have to use one trap monster. Even though that's like all I got left. It feels horrible here to use 2 Uriel monsters just as a clear. I feel like I'm gonna ditch this chick. So you can do a 519k single. Or a 615 signal. Yeah, single. 615 split in half is only like 305. So our fire is ideal. Definitely work here, I think. If you're wondering what I'm doing, we're just getting their stamina down. So that way when I send the trap monster in, it baits both Fyrus and Black Feather. So I just need to get them around 158. Which I think is just one more Uriel monster, but we'll see. Maybe we'll use 2 just for safety. So we check the staminas. We're at 149 and 205, so he's already ready. And then 205 minus dead parrot. So let's go check the dead parrot. Yeah, Rotten's trap would work fine, but the only problem is I don't have a Rotten's trap, bro. Like, it's gonna take food. Like, I still don't even have my fucking Nabs trap max. So let me go check Black Feather's skills real quick. He either used that one. Yeah, that's the one he used. So he's at 205 minus 40 is 165 plus 3. So he's at 168. I'm going to use one more. Or actually, no, we're not. We're just going to level up. It's a perfect chance to throw 1 million food on our Nabs trap. So 6 from... I don't even have enough food to level it up once, bro. Like, what the you just need a ranked U Megaton after that, as long as Ferris gets... Okay, why am I always broke, man? Yeah, so he's at 109. He just stamina regened everybody. So I guess we're going in with another one. Yeah, like that really didn't work. Now I think LJ going to get food. Alright, peace out, bro. What is it? LJ, let me test how smart you are. Here goes. I was one of the main reasons you beat the Gauntlet, so you should praise me. Um, how is that testing how smart I am? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just gonna Kodama bait this. Alright, so Black Feather's at 92. The other guy's got 150 just like I need. So everything's perfect now. The worst thing that could happen is dude casts freaking stamina regen, Black Feather goes, doesn't do any damage, and then the next guy goes and kills us. If that happens, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, but it's not really like the end of the world or anything. Who did I put the 8 on? Rotten. This is my first this is Virus's debut in the dungeon, so wish him luck. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I hate this fucking game, bro. My mom's here. Your mom here, LJ? What? I'm checking the chat looking for my mom, bro. I don't see my mom. Fuck y'all talking about. Do not swear. You got the wrong channel, kid. Buy some headphones. I don't even know what I'm doing here other than just like pissing gold in the wind. Like, alright, that motherfucker is drained. And he did a strong damage possess move. I think we're sacking bomb here. I tried, Luke. They didn't trap bait, bro. You're late to the party. We're down like tons of monsters. I tried to Uriel Essence in the trap. I used my fire as trap monster. And shit backfired. Dude killed me with a non-nature move. So the traps didn't work. I came out of here because I wanted to check Black Feather. Think we can just go with a bomb sack and we're good. All his moves are expensive as fuck. Like, what's his cheapest move? Doesn't do damage. Yeah, like, the cheapest move he's got that does damage is 37. I'm almost ready to just risk it here. Like, how much stamina does he have? I think I think a bomb sack beats this node easy. I don't think he can kill my bomb in one turn. Not with life runes. And then we punch out everybody. Where do I keep all my runes, man? Alright, so they're not fast enough yet. Alright, so this should work. I think we just lose our bomb to Teddy, and then we punch him out, like, for the 100th time, since I'm gold rich. We'll just move runes to dead, or relics to dead monsters. Alright, we're only on node 53, so yeah, like, we should be okay here, I hope. That's the first day I got to officially sack bombs since we bought Shelly. I was never able to find a use for a bomb, we just kept beating the dungeon with him left over. Like today we finally found a node to use them on. Alright. We just have to drain the roadie. And thankfully we only have to use 2 monsters. Think I go for Ignis here? Let me check. Yeah, so 56 is the same node we just did, and 55 should be an easy bait as well, I think. So we should be okay today. Let me check her skills. I think nah, Pulse is a trap monster. I don't think we need to trap this node. I think we just need to bait the electric chick roadie. I'm gonna damage calculator in. She can deal a 25 to everybody or a 40. That's it. So she can only do 40 or 25. We'll pick an electric monster. I guess Thunder Kong's an electric monster because these new ones ain't in there yet. So we'll just use Thunder Kong. Or Iguanazar, that's even better. Since he's an attacker. I think her single's only a 42, so like... And her power level, so she's 280. Monster power. Three, 1, 6, 6, 8. Move power. Let's with the 40. Opponent level 1. So she can hit for 577 with her single, and only 361 with her AoE. So we'll try to get her to use an AoE first using Heist. And then if she doesn't go for it, we'll just come back with a monster that can take her single, and it'll just be only a monster that can take her single. Like, we won't use a second monster. And then once she's baited, we're not going to use, or we will use Ferris, but we have to make Ferris faster than Steam, because Hardy can give himself damage protection as far as I know. Or I mean space time, which doesn't let him take any damage. And the last thing I would want is for Hardy to have space time and me not be able to hurt him with Steam. That would be like super bad news for us. LJ monster name are unique. I don't know, one name that I really like that someone came up with was, if you've seen Pure All's channel, he named his Tabora Slim Trady. I thought that was a really cool name, I thought. Especially since she be removing traits. Alright, so, and then this monster, we're going to toss our worst, which is... Well, we don't want to use Rhinosaur, because Rhinosaur has taunt. So I think people in the chat are going to get their wish. We're going to use the Pulsa, because it's so late, he's not doing anything. Alright, so now we just slow down. 485. She didn't hit. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say she didn't hit us. Thetis armor, exhausting mass. Goodbye. Weird Ken of Flex Tape, you know it. What about Nonstop Thirsty LJ? Didn't you like that name too? Yeah, I like that name, but not as much as I like my own Shelly's name. This bug's free to play because it works more than one way. See what this looks like. 20, 21, perfect. No, it's not perfect. We gotta be faster than 22, 250. So... Twenty-two 6. Now she's way too slow. That's not gonna work either. 22 1, 22 6. She's not fast enough. As far as I know, this chick will go twice. Not having the Rune Guardian here is really, really sketchy. Give me a second. I'm going to check Hardy's stat sheet. I want to see if yeah, so if he goes for the double damage to himself and space-time, then he won't kill our Shelly. Which means we'll still be okay. He's either got two options: kill our Shelly or do the damage crap. So that changes things a good bit. Oh, I'm forgetting about anticipate. Almost bloopered. I don't know if I can beat this node like this, guys. We won't have any strength. Might have to risk my triple Uriel team here. I don't know if my triple Uriel team's faster than that without the Rune Guardian. Well, we only got to kill 2 monsters. But yeah, like we only have to kill Hardy and Rhodey because Ignis doesn't have any damage moves. So the way I'm looking at this is we go, she charges, Hardy kills the slug, Ignis casts vulnerable, we trait disable them. We then beat up Hardy. Or no, we then beat up Ruby. Or Rudy, I mean. Then we beat up Hardy. Yeah, like, about to put the no fairs to the test, boys. Because I don't know what else to do. Are you ready? We could disable Hardy with this trait. That way, if we can't kill him, the dots will. That could be the safest. Because she doesn't have Harden or anything, so it's not like... Yeah, I think that's the smartest play, to be honest. Because if he, that way if he's not dying, because I don't do enough damage with no strength runes on, at least he'll die from dots. I don't know, boys. This is going to be a close one. We can punch Ignis one time for some extra stamina, but I don't know, guys. This ain't looking too hot. 25. This is so ghetto. I think I should just let him die. If we get fucking alted, bro, do you have any idea how pissed I'm gonna be? Alright, at least now if we get alted, Shelly will eat it. How much does Choo Choo cost? I just don't want to risk losing Shelly to an alt and stop my gem free day. Or because I already sacked bombs, so we wouldn't even have a mega taunt, meaning I'd have to trap bait everything after this. Choo Choo costs 26. I don't have enough for that. Let's go with this. Do we got any damage moves on our Shelly? Yes. Okay, we hit him with this, and he takes 15 from quicksands, so 715 495 times 0.15. Yeah, he's already dead. Jesus. What the hell just was that? Oh my goodness. That shit was wild, guys. Alright, so we're baiting with Chuckle, I guess? Yeah, this is the best idea that I have here. He is slower right there. Yeah, okay. Are you are you fucking kidding me, game? Why? Why is he so fucking gay? What the fuck, man? I just need one of these monsters to get baited. Like, I don't even care which one. Bomb's fucking special does a lot. This guy might not even work. How much was that bomb hit for? That was more than... I might have to use like a good monster here as bait. I just need to watch and see what bomb's hit was for. I don't think this guy's gonna work. It's more than 530. It was 595. I think we just used Black Feather. Oh, he can't wear any draining relics. That's not gonna work. Um, we used a cat. Dude, Palat's definitely good nonstop. I don't think you know what you're talking about, bro. uh, you just got to remember that players are really stupid. They got to see somebody else put it to use before they do. But don't sleep on Palat. I'm telling you right now, he's definitely fucking good. Put him with Cryo. Put him with Famp. Go Famp, Cryo, and Platypus. And you tell me how you beat that with fucking Vampire and Lind. Okay? Tell me how the fuck you beat Lord Platypus, Cryo, and Vampira using Vampira and Lind. It ain't fucking happening, bro. It ain't happening. Gonna get that head rocks. What's gonna happen? So just in case some super stupid weird shit I'm not expecting happens, I'm gonna put some runes on this guy too. Cause so far you just never know. Alright. Somebody's fucking dying here. Wang shield. Wang shield. Peace. Got 20k, 37, 38. Alright, so she's fast enough. Everything looks good. We'll get the stamina regen from him, so we shouldn't have a stamina problem. Alright. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be good in the air duels, guys. And he might even be tricky in the gauntlet for baiting, I don't know. But Yeah, like he's not shit. He's really not shit. I trade anything he had. Like, bro, just give me an area dodge monster that only had one move, and that one move was Ner, and I would take that over him. If that's all its move was like removes all negative effects from all your allies. That's it. If that was the only move Bruce Wayne had, I'd rather have that monster than this Bruce Wayne. Because what people aren't even realizing is you can't even answer trait disable with that bullshit. You can't stop trait disable. That's super annoying that you can't stop trait disable. I don't even know how to put it in words. Um, I guess hopefully these guys take the trap bait. I like, it's not only that I'm mad that he didn't have Ner, I'm like, there's no excuse for him not having Ner, guys. It's like the person who designed him was just too fucking stupid to understand that he needed Ner. They're like, well, I mean, he's got the ability to remove control effects. I mean, he's got like the ability to remove tortures. I mean, like that's basically like Ner. And it's like, can I slap you in the mouth with the word trait disable? To 2 words? Trait disable? You stupid fucking Jew? And I guess you can't say that I'm racist to say Jew, because Jew's not even a race. That's like religiousist or whatever. like, like, and plus, the closest religion that I relate to is Judaism. So I would say they can't step on me too much for saying Jew. To be like, now you're not gonna you're gonna get demonetized, Lost Jumper. It's like, shit, bro, I'm not monetized anyway. All right, so we've got the hope and pray uh, set up here. Let me switch these guys around so that way we can see our main dudes. Alright, so this is the hope and pray method. I figure Shredder's probably getting KO'd by a single attack. Um, then everybody's getting dropped by the AoE from Teddy. I really have no idea what's gonna... So, like, I don't know what's going on here. We're just praying. Then we're bringing in Uriel bait monsters. So let's see what pops off. Okay, that was the first call, 700k. I wasn't expecting that. uh... That was rough. So we're looking at a 700k single attack. We could drain the first monster with Lindworm, but that's not going to drain the second monster. So I kind of get the idea that we send Lindworm and Tabora in, but I don't have that many 10 life. Might not beat this node, guys. Vamp's gonna have to go in last. So the first thing I think I do is we use Blackfeather as a Uriel monster. That'll take juice off of 2 of them. Then we go in with Tabora with a mask. Drain Firesar. Then we go in with Lindworm. Yeah, maybe that works. It might actually work. I don't know. Alright. So this is the plan that I have. We go in with Blackfeather, we take some juice off of Blackfeather and Firestar, or we go in with Tabora, drain Firestar, Blackfeather loses some stamina, but if we can, or we go in, first we go in with Lindworm, that drains Firestar to 0. Take some off of Blackfeather. Then we go in with Tabora. Firestar charges. We drain Blackfeather. Then we go in with Vampira. Yeah? Does that sound right? Lindworm will drain Firestar, take some juice off of Blackfeather. Then we go in with Tabora, Firestar charges, we drain the rest of Blackfeather or Teddy. Then we go in with Vampira. There's no... I haven't called him Firestar, bro. Where the hell did he go? I was thinking, though, that first we drain Blackfeather. We use Blackfeather. Yeah, we use Blackfeather first because that'll get the other Blackfeather down to where my mask will drain him with Tabora. So this is the first. He's at 240. Okay, well that didn't work at all. Because he's at 200 now. So I guess it works perfect. I don't understand why he's doing stamina regen moves at 240 some stamina though. Like, this is so bad. Trying to think, man. If we go in with Tabora second, she could get killed by that dude. So thinking we go in with just this guy, take a little more off of Firestar, and then we send in Tabora. Because Tabora can drain 200 with a mask. That's my best mask. Yeah, the AI is really hurting me here. So let's look at his stamina. He's at 280. So he's at like 260 something. Now I go to Tabora. How much damage was that move? I'm going back in the stream to check, see how much damage that guy actually did. Oh, come on, stream. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna switch this mask for one that's barely 3 levels higher. Talk about a real use of gold here. And he's at, like, yeah, he did 835 to that monster, so... Eltron's mask. That son of a bitch is out of juice. Now we use Lindworm to drain Blackfeather. Or Teddy, I don't even care. I just know we gotta drain one of these dudes. Earth's good versus Dark, though, so, like... That could have totally backfired. What if Blackfeather doesn't hit us? I guess what else can I do? Just pray? He charges. He did hit me, Pump Seed Staff. Just leave. Alright, this is it, man. We're in big fucking trouble if he casts that stupid stamina move instead of attack me. Unless Blackfeather attacks me with the stamina regen, but I don't think Blackfeather gets enough stamina. But this is all I got. If he does the stamina move, what do? Do I exit before we let... I can't. We only have 3 monsters left, so this is it. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Lost Jumper. Lost Jumper with the clutch bait at the end. Only 3 monsters left. Look at that. That was the closest. That was the closest. All right, so we have to be faster than 20,000 and like 500. 20,000 and 5. We are faster. Everybody goes and charges, and then we go and punch them out. Looking good. That was so crazy, guys. The jumper almost got jumped. No gem, no guardian. You know it, boys. Oh, free movies. I am very, very familiar with that feeling. It's worse when people are watching. I once got in a fight with this black kid at the place I was locked up or whatever, and I was completely winning, and I had him pinned on the ground. I was on top of him, and I had him like in a headlock, and I ended up losing the fight just because I didn't know how to finish him from like that position. Meaning I didn't know how to do a triangle choke at the time. I do now. Now I could have triangle choked his ass out and it would have been over. But yeah, I so like all I knew how to do was punch. So like when I tried to put distance between me and his head so I could punch it, he was able to squirm out from under me. And everything went to shit after that. There's a bunch of people watching. Like, so yeah. I know what it's like to choke. Yeah, I can choke now. I can even forearm choke somebody now. Where you lock like your one hand behind their neck, and then you use your other arm with your forearm, and you squeeze on your like right arm with your left hand, and you push in with your left forearm, and you can like just choke them up like that. High Placid Fury server, and it's we're not there yet, bro. I don't have it even turned on. Oh shit. Let's go. Name just fucking slides in just to do that. You weren't even here, name. You weren't even fucking here for the stream, bro. Oh man, that was tough though, guys. That was the closest. The gem streak is alive. We spent like 70 million gold. We spent 70, 80-ish mil on that dungeon. No gems, no rune guardian, but 70, 80 mil. And a lot of extra time. I was really slow about today. Mainly because I just didn't want to mess it up because I didn't have the rune guardian on. I need to do the hatch of eggs so that I can do it one more time before the event's over. This should also complete my Christmas book. That's 250 more. Um, for flipping my car. What? I think I have to log out and back in or something. Let's try that. You can't buy player skill in the shop. No matter how dumb people think I am, no matter what stupid shit they come up with, you still won't be able to buy player skill in the shop. You're still gonna have to get your ass beat to learn a few things. There's just no other way around it. I think like one of the funniest things though about like my channel versus all these other channels is like I play so casually in front of the camera, whereas like I wasn't as good with the camera on as I was when I first started. Meaning like when I first started I was shittier. I'm better now playing with you guys watching than I was originally. Originally like I kept making lots of domino mistakes. Um I think like I guess I gotta wait. I think one thing though is like all these other players are worried about like editing out or not showing you their mess ups. Meaning like they would pre-record the gauntlet, and then if they made like some super super stupid play, and they got like where they had to spend 30 gems, they just feel like, oh, I'm not showing a gauntlet video today. Like bet. Like whereas I sit there right in front of you guys, and it makes people think that I'm a worse player than I am. Fix your PvP defense runes. Thanks. It makes people really think that I'm not that good of a player, I think. Like, they're basically like, I lost jumper, and he's not that good. He makes tons of mistakes. He sucks. Like all those haters, go turn the fucking camera on and see how many mistakes you make. Um, I have a tough time, like, deciding my runes. Plus, Lindworm's got the wrong staff on now. I gotta steal Shelly's runes for this team. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna run it. Yeah, like since I've been using Steam, I've been using Kane, That way, the enemy doesn't have less stamina. Like if you have to baby the enemy, like because you're like in a corner, you don't want Pump Seed Staff to remove so much stamina that when your steam goes, you can't get any relic triggers from your Jazzy Mask. So like, Kane is way better on this team. Alright, and then we're saving gold until this is good again. When this is good again, I'm dropping it all on food before race, and then want to hear a joke. I don't remember any jokes, man. It's been too long. How many Stardust you have? That's a good question. 1,400. Uh, I think that means you have all three silent. Both means two. uh, yeah, but I need to food invest in the masher. Alright, so currently we need to go open up those chests. Yes, I need vault keys. That's definitely true. I'm actually a big fan of vault keys nowadays. I mean, this was gay. Yeah, I think I have enough cells to... Then when Rune Lords comes, we can open this 10. We should be doing better than we are now, 10-wise. I mean, I guess we just want the relic or the... Yeah, the relic is the only thing I really want off this page. And of course, it'll be the last thing we get because it's obviously not where they move it to. It's wherever they want it to be when you click it. Alright, so... I think that covers everything in this stream, guys. I'm not sure there's anything left to do. Let's see, we're down to 135. I've already spent 50 some, 30 some, and 20 some. So even if I bought it right now, we would have only spent 180 something. So that's not the worst. I think about those all the time, but they're just too rich for my blood. And then the breeding event, the odds just aren't good enough for me to try it. They took away the good cells in the shop. What is this? Grand Duel ticket. I can check to see if they're still there. Yes, see, they're back to where you can... So let me check how I'm doing. Doing in the library. Alright, so we got Krampus coming. They're gonna sell Rudy, I think, for 1,800 gems like they did Masher. But it's just not worth it to me. For a PvP monster? Like... Yeah, it's just not worth it for a PvP monster. Like, Rudy just doesn't do anything particular enough. Like, yeah, it's not worth it. I need to do the challenge for this guy, so I'm probably going to spend 150 gems on this book page. But Honestly, the real reason why I try to get this book page isn't for the chest or for the cells. It's for those vault keys. I mean, you're talking about 8 more monster slots in my vault. That's... You said Krampus sword. Bro, Rudy cells are going to be on the Krampus sword. What do you think the first couple of nodes on the Krampus sword are going to be? They're going to be 50 Rhodey cells. You think keys? Are you sure about that? I think they're going to be Rhodey cells. I think it's going to be 50 Rhodey cells. I think it's going to be 20 Rhodey. That's going to be an avatar, 20 Rhodey cells, 30 Rhodey cells, something else, and then 2 Krampus swords. Every time they do the equipment challenge with a new relic, there's 50 pay-to-win cells on it that I remember. Like, name me one where there wasn't. Like, name me one of the recent ones where it wasn't. Like, yeah, when they did Vanos Shield, they did 50 Vanos cells. When they did Masher Staff, they did 50 Masher cells. For Witch Cat banner, it was Stardust. Yeah, that's because Witch Cat was being given out in a different... Like, that would have ruined the whole setup they have with the maze. You know how fucking easy the maze would have been if everyone got 50 cells? Even though, like, I think the only reason why they did it the one way was because everybody bitched. Yeah, like, they made Witch Cat free. Like, it would have been way worse. So anyway, yeah, I've got Mephisto. I just need to craft him. I've got Sir Autonomous. He's on the... He's right here. So the up monster... Let's see, what do I got up? I'm checking because we're going to do this before I leave. Yeah, and then Robo Elf is coming and we're getting that. Another 40 keys. He's in my crafter. I need to get Captain Copperhead or Mephisto started. Don't have the eggs for either of them, I think. So, like, they both have to be crafted. So we might just rush this guy so that I can put another one in there. How much time's left on the books? Okay, I got just enough time, I think. We can just put a Hardy here, I think. Alright, so we got Hardy hatching. We've got Cryo hatching. And then in 12 hours, I will have that other guy hatching. I think I already got space for Hardy ready and waiting. Now Cryo, I don't have space for yet. So he's probably going to go right there. Meaning... Soon I need to work on getting another magic spot set up, or a water spot set up. I think these monsters right here need moved. Yeah, so like I could put one there and one there. So that's 150 mil to make that upgrade. And then we put him back in the vault. That doesn't seem that bad. Or we just vault both of those anyway. Yeah, so as soon as Hardy's done, I'm going to vault 2 of these monsters. And I'm going to put one of them over here. gonna put one right here. So let's upgrade. So yeah, cryo goes here, and then or cryo goes here until Hardy is done. Then this one is going to move out this guy. We'll move him over to the spot I just made. We'll throw these two monsters in the vault, and then we will put a mythic cab there, and we will put cryo in it. That's the goal. So I've got spots for both of those. And then we need a metal spot for that. And now I'm working on a metal spot for Robo Elf. So I've got a place for Robo Elf, all those people. Krampus is still days away, but once he comes, we'll upgrade the habitat that we put cryo in 12 mil. And everything's going to be cool. How's the Krampus challenge? So I don't have to spend any gold on Habs anytime soon, but that 75 covered me. He's at 135, so he's at like 185 total for me so far. And then I think we covered all the books, right? I've still got the quest monster ranking. So currently, Cryo Crawler is on the hatch. Cramp we're about to buy for gems. Bruce Wayne's coming in the next maze. I think it's only a 3-day maze before race. We have everybody rank 1 but Cryo. As soon as he hatches, I can start ranking him. And then we have everybody rank 2 but Chimney, Super Fox, and the Quest Monster. As soon as my Quest Monster finishes ranking, I'm going to rank 2 Super Fox. And then as soon as Super Fox is done, we should be able to rank 2 Cryo. And I should be able to get Chimney ranked or Krampus, one or the other, to where basically as soon as race is starting, the only monster I have left to rank is the chicken, and then we'll pay 25 gems or 50 gems to rush him to get my 9s to use during the discount during race to craft 10s. That's the game plan, guys. That's what's going on this channel. That's what I'm up to. So anyway, thanks to everyone who came to watch me beat the Gauntlet. It was a tough day with no Rune Guardian, no gems, used every single monster that we owned. I wish you all the best of luck in your own game. I am checking out of here. I will be making a video tonight. I don't know what about yet. Probably about some of the things I just told you guys.